hero, money ain't nothing like me. Can't force my flex as the function.
At the center position, 7 foot even.
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. In this game, we'll see the Washington Wizards going up against the Philadelphia 7. After this final game of the regular season, for some, a chance at postseason glory. For others, maybe like you, Grant, working on their golf game.
Exactly, and I know you're always working on your swing too, BA. But personally, I can't wait for the postseason. Nothing like the excitement of playoff basketball.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. We've got Walker, and it's Butler in at point guard. And Washington with possession. George outside. Blocked! Butler taking his time here. Outside Walker. Pass to Grimes. 6 to shoot. Pulls it from the top of the key. That's good on the jumper.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
He takes it in. Offensive rebound from deep. Johnson hits the trifecta.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Here's the pick. Here's Grimes. From the top of the key, he buries it.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
George outside. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Washington shooting their first free throw tonight. The free throw is off from George. Well, Brent, since 1980, the Wizards have had home court advantage in the playoffs just one time.
BA, do you want to have anything that you want to share that's positive about the Wizards? I mean, this team has not made it out of the second round in that span, so hard to envision that happening anytime soon. We got a long way to go.
And both free throws good for Walker. The Wizards have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. They set the pick for 3. George. And Grimes pulls it down. And here are the 76ers. Outside Bagley. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Their last encounter in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the Sixers.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Yeah, in talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up. Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Pass to Grimes.
I like when Grimes looks to score because it makes the defense overcommit like that at times.
Personal foul. Second team.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the 76ers, Quentin Grimes. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And you can see how much Quentin Grimes relies on that speed and skill he has. He's trying to stay ahead of you and find some room to score.
Here's Champagny. Butler covering. Just 5 to shoot. Here's George. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. And it's Butler with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Now that's what I call great basketball. finding a way to get all the way inside.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Here's Sarr. Can't hit it from 12 feet. The Sixers lead by 3. Now here's Butler. No points yet. Pass to Grimes. Outside for Butler. Drains the triple.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Welcome to the floor. Wizards High Squad.
Jones, he's checked in for Johnson. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Council, he's checked in for Walker. Pass to Champagny. Back to Jones. Here's Sarr. And here's Jones to the inside. And stolen by Bagley. Here's Butler. Misses off the right iron. The Wizards trail by 6. It's George on the wing. 11 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Pass to Champagny. Shot clock at 5. George outside. He shoots it. Washington again can't hit.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Butler passes to Grimes. They set the screen. From downtown, Sarr pulls it in. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Jones. George for 3. Sinks the tray. George has got 7 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the right side. Bagley finds Butler. Here's Grimes. This one for 3. Nails it from 3. He's got 9. Wizards trail by 6. Outside Jones. Pass to Carrington. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. Bona's got 4 rebounds now. Butler with the ball. Here's Council. Here's Bona. Knocks it loose. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. And here's Butler outside. And the 76ers another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Champagny. Shots blocked. And they're pushing it up. Here's Butler. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Chris Middleton.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
The Wizards trail by 11. Johnson passes to Thor. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Thor. 15 in his last outing. 5 on the clock. Will it go? Walker pulls down the board.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Down low. It's rebounded by Washington. Jones feels it out. Pass to Johnson. Here's Thor. Puts up a deep three. Council with a rebound. The Sixers lead by 11. Here's Doughton, defended by Jones. All right, let's take a glance at some of the defensive numbers. Here are the top teams in the league that come away with steals. The Sixers third.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
First free throw is good. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
From deep, Johnson counted from distance. Johnson's got 6.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
There's a screen. Let's go with a 3. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. Here's Doughton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Over Johnson. Doughton, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. He got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Doughton, right now averaging 5.5 a game. Martin outside. Jones with the ball, and Walker picks him up defensively. From deep, Johnson, and he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
There's a screen. The Sixers with another miss.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Jones' shot is good. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Castleton. Here's Council. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Martin right side. The baseline J. And Castleton pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 6. Doughton passes to Walker. The 3 is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Thor. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From deep, Johnson. No go there. He's 3 for 9 in this one. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Jacks up a three. They shoot again. There's the block. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Wizards trail by 9. Taking a look at Philadelphia. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. Here's Champagnie. 14 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Here's Doughton. And there's a pick. Pass to Grimes. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, nice D from George. Here's Champagnie. George outside. Here's Vukcevic. It's hauled in by Doughton. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the 76ers making a change here.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Marcus Bagley at the line for 1.
Free throw, no good for Bagley. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
To the middle. Here's Bona. Pass to Doughton. The three ball. Washington with a rebound. Vukcevic just got 4 rebounds in the game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Washington shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
At the line for the Wizards, Harrington.
Shooting 2.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Outside Bagley. Pass to Doughton. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple. And the 76ers lead by 9. Outside Jones. Here's Vukcevic. Champagnie, the pass to Jones. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Carrington's got 5 points. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. For Washington, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Carrington. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in. Carrington's got 7 points for the quarter.
And this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
They'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. Second team
And this will be
foul.
his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for the 76ers, Quentin Grimes. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. The Wizards making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Butler's checked in. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
You got to be able to capitalize at the free throw line. They're really struggling with that this quarter.
Back to Johnson. George outside. They set a pick. Clock at 6. Here's Vucevic, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Grimes, defended by Jones. Outside Butler, knocks down the triple. Butler's got 11 points.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Outside Johnson. From behind the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. To the paint. It's picked off. In transition. Pass to Champagny. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Champagny.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The Wizards making a switch here. It's both from the stripe.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Council. Here's Grimes. Here's Bona. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bona's got his second basket of the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And let's send it over to Ali LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Ali. Thank you. Bagley sets a screen. Council tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Vucevic. Poole against Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, whenever Jordan Poole is out there, Brent, you expect some highlight reel moments.
Well, there's no doubt that Jordan Poole's the kind of player that's going to take some chances. And sometimes it doesn't go so well, but when the times pay off, BA, it is spectacular.
No good on the free throw. All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Sarge checked in for Washington. Johnson comes in for Jones.
And if you watch Poole enough, you're really going to appreciate that he can get it done in so many ways on the offensive end.
Pass to Johnson. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Here's Champagny. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And with a pause in the action, let's check out the top shooting rookies from downtown this past month. So for Washington, Vucevic, he's checked in for Champagny. George comes in for Poole, and it's Martin in for Johnson. The Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Carrington. Back to Martin. Here's Sarr. 5 to shoot. Up top, George. Here's the 3. And it's Bona with a rebound. Bona's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Martin comes to help. Outside for Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Pass to Carrington. Now Martin. For 3, George drills it from deep. George has got 10 points.
I'm not sure who is supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. And Philadelphia making a change here. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Walker, screen on Johnson. Here's Butler. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
Team foul. At the line for the 76ers, Jared Butler taking 2 shots.
That's good from Butler. Butler hits them both. Wizards trail by 6. Here's Carrington. 17 points for him last game against Indiana.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
At the line for 2, Carrington.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
And so he makes both from the line. And Walker's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Fires for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Walker's got 8.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. Gets to the corner and hits it. 11 points in the game.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Walker for three. Lazar pulls it in. The Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Carrington. Here's Vukcevic. Outside Johnson. And there's the screen. Launches a three. And Castleton pulls it down. Castleton's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Ball stolen. Martin with the ball. And the shot goes down. Martin's got his first points in this one.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, the attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in. And that's where they've been very effective tonight.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Philadelphia on D, leading by 5. There's a screen from deep. Johnson drops in the 3. Johnson's got 14 points. Oh, there's the alley. Back to Butler. Here's Doughton, covered by Johnson, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, good whistle there.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Jeff Doughton taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Wizards trail by 4. Johnson passes to Martin. Outside Johnson. From the arc. And the Wizards with another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble. This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
12 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Philadelphia on top, up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're measuring up the shot.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs 3-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So thank you, Ernie.
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
You know, for Philadelphia, the end is near. Couldn't put things together in time. They've had a couple of good games, but they couldn't sustain the momentum. They're in rebuild territory, which ain't always pretty.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the 3rd period.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Washington trailing. They've got Johnson. George out there with Sarr. And it's Champagnie at the 4-man position. That's the group for Washington right now. Carrington no good.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Back to Butler. Pass to Bona. Here's Grimes. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Grimes has got 13 now.
They're going to take that gamble with Grimes from 3. Didn't pay off for the defense there.
Here's Champagnie. He's covered by Bagley. Here's Carrington. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Sixers lead by 4. Outside for Butler. Pass to Bona. Bagley sets a screen. That 3's off the mark.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Now here's Johnson. Fires from deep. And another miss by Washington.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Wizards trail by 7. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Champagnie, the pass to Sarr. Here's Carrington. And again, Washington, no good.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
To the middle. With the 10-footer. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Pass to Carrington. There's a screen by Johnson. They need this. The shot won't fall.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Walker passes to Grimes. It's rebounded by Washington. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Here's Sarr. Washington again can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 9. Bagley with it. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Out to the right wing. Here's Sarr. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Sarr's got his first points of the night. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Castleton's checked in for Bagley. And while we can, let's take a look at the rookies who are leading the way in points this past month. Second is Alex Sarr.
Those averages have distanced him from the pack. And the scary thing is, he may widen that margin.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Walker, a screen on Johnson. Outside Butler. It's deflected. Here's George. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. And now just a 5-point Philadelphia lead. Pass to Castleton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Out to the wing. Champagny, the pass to Martin. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Castleton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Grimes. The 3. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Jones from outside. Walker pulls down the board. And Walker's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. To the inside. Out to the right wing. Pass to Bona. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And yep, it's good. Jones has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They're definitely opting for the mid-range jumpers, and it's working.
Butler passes to Grimes. Here's Bona. He's guarded by Martin. Here's Bona. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Johnson finds Martin. Here's Champagny. He's got 7. The kick out to Johnson. Buries it from 3. Johnson's got 20 points.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
A big round of applause for your Wizards Breaker.
He's checked in for Martin. Council, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Doughton comes in for Butler. Philadelphia leading by 7. Pass to Castleton. To the paint. Here's Grimes. Just 5 to shoot. They set the pick. And rejected. George left side. Johnson passes to Jones. Pass to Vukcevic. Here's Champagny. And again, Washington with a triple.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's Castleton. Here's Council. Rejected by George. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Washington. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Washington.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. There's a screen. Pass to Bona. Here's Grimes. Clock at 6. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Well, clearly Grimes has found his rhythm, and he's really enjoying it, shooting the ball with reckless abandon.
Outside Johnson. Outside Jones. Here's Vucevic. Back to Jones. Outside Johnson. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Sixers lead by 3. And there's the drive. Doughton. And that one's good. Doughton's got 7.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Champagny. They set the pick. Here's Johnson. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
George with a steal. Left side Johnson. Pass to George. Here's Champagny. The 3 is up. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Castleton's got rebound number 8 now. Down low. That's tipped. Pass to Jones. Now Johnson. Back to George. Here's Vucevic. Here's Champagny. He's got 10. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Here's Doughton. Covered by Johnson. 1:52 left to play in the third. Here's Bona. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for the 76ers, Bona taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the 76ers making a change here. Walker's checked in. Both good from the line that time. 1:46 left in the third. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Carrington. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up, high post. And Castleton pulls it down. Castleton's got 9 rebounds now.
A bit shocking that he has not registered 1 made field goal in the quarter, guys.
Now Martin. Here's Carrington. Here's Bona. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Here's Sarr. And the layup falls. Sarr's got 4 points this quarter.
Look at the rookie rising to meet the defense's challenge. Sarr using all of his length to beat the contest inside.
The Wizards trail by 7. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Carrington. Martin a screen. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. Carrington's got 12 points.
It took 6 attempts, but he finally hits a shot.
Here's Bona. Outside Walker. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the 76ers lead by 7. And we've reached the end of the third. Sixers ahead. They're up 7. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got Walker, and it's Castleton in at the 5. Pass to Bona. Here's Doughton. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Champagny. Outside Johnson. Lets it fly. And Castleton pulls it down. Castleton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bagley passes to Doughton. Back to Bagley. And there's a pick. Outside Walker.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Lonnie Walker
Shoot 2.
at the line for 2.
That one's off. Grimes, he's checked in for the Sixers. He hits the second from the line.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Johnson on the wing. Jones sets a screen. The shot by Johnson, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the 76ers lead by 13. And the Wizards shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Pass to Johnson. Uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 22 points.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Here's Castleton. Back to Bagley. From 12 feet. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Pass to Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Grimes. Here's the pick. Plenty of space. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Champagny. Outside Johnson. Unloads. Rebound by Philadelphia. Castleton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Grimes. Knocked away. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
It's Johnson with a drive. That one goes. Count it.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Right wing. Pass to Butler. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Washington. Champagne's got 4 rebounds now.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Outside Jones. Now Martin. Pass to Sarr. Three-pointer. And it's Bagley with the rebound. The Sixers lead by 10. Now here's Butler. From outside the arc. The Sixers with another miss. Sarr passes to Martin. Johnson on the wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Butler. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Washington, Johnson. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Good on both. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, BA.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And it's Butler with the ball for the 76ers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Shoots over Johnson and misses it off the right side of the rim. Wizards trail by 8. Martin outside. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Jared Butler. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Walker, he's checked in for Grimes. And the second free throw is good. The Wizards trail by 9. And here's Johnson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Washington, Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
And Johnson drops them both. The Sixers lead by 7. Pass to Doughton. Outside Walker. They set a pick. Back to Bagley. Here's Doughton. Hits a three-pointer. Doughton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Outside Johnson. Clock at 4. Here's Martin. Washington again can't hit. The 76ers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Jones, and there's the rejection. Here we go, the Sixers on the break. Here's Doughton to the wing, right side. Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And Washington making a change here. Wizards trail by 10. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Here's Carrington. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Outside Walker. Philadelphia with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Philadelphia's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. There's a screen. Bagley for 3. Philadelphia with another miss. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 5-point game. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. The 76ers have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Outside Bagley. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Johnson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
5th personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for Washington.
Second free throw, no good.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Outside Bagley. From 12 feet. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Bagley's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Here's Carrington. Here's Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
6th personal foul.
The free throw drops for Johnson.
At the line for Washington.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Sixers lead by 5. Butler with the ball. Rebounded by Champagnie. Champagnie's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Outside Butler. Back to Bagley. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And he drops it first. The Wizards making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Grimes, he's checked in for the Sixers. Here's Johnson. to Jones. Here's Sarr. The kick out to Johnson. Lets the three fly. And Grimes pulls it down. Grimes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Bagley. Here's Grimes. 6 to shoot. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Nice work on the interior. Grimes wanting to score from wherever he can.
Pass to Sarr. Goes up on the baseline. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Bona's got 13 rebounds in the game.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Sarr tries again. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, in the lane there. I mean, that's easy money for Sarr.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Bagley. Here's Bona. Shoots over Sarr. And that one hits the back iron.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
The jump hook. Count it. Good. And it's now only a 5-point 76ers lead.
Ooh, important points from Sarr. And just great recognition of the moment. Don't see that in a lot of young players. Wow.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. .52 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Sarr. Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He did it in France, and he'll do it here too. Sarr showing no hesitation being a rookie.
And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it.
I love it. Excellent position defensively. You give the guy 2 choices. Either stop in your tracks or step out of bounds.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Just bouncing off contact. Sarr, man. 2 points the hard way. Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Timeout called. The Wizards. We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
First personal foul. Team is in the
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
line for the 76ers. Quentin Grimes.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Jones from outside. Oh, he drained it from downtown. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Jones misses. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work.